Hello my beautiful music besties and welcome back to another video. I have a bit of a mini vlog for you guys because I was able to go to GRAYSCALE's album release day in-store performance and signing. I had a blast. It was at Creep Records in Philly. Absolutely loved getting to spend album release day with the band itself. I've been anticipating this album for like 4-ish years, so it is so fun to actually be able to hold it in my hand. The visuals for this album, I'm absolutely obsessed with. So here is like a little mini vlog that I put together in order to show you guys what was going on. Okay, so I think we have the outfit. I brought literally 3 different shirts because I didn't know what my vibe for the day was gonna be. Is it a grayscale shirt? Yes. It's not lame to wear band merch to see or meet the band. I don't care. I don't care. Show your support. Life is short. Hair is a little lopsided. I have to redo this side because she's not as poofy as this one. Makeup is not completely finished. I'm debating on putting fake eyelashes. I think I might, just for dramatic effect. Shoes are not on yet. They will be. My black Converse. And then we will start our walk. Also, forgot all of my makeup brushes. So blush and contour, which you can't even see, had to be applied via finger. We'll see you there.
I feel like we were really fucking locked in when we went into the studio. However, I'd say Don't Leave Me in the Dark was a song that actually was the only song that we like argued pretty heavily through.
Oh, fun.
I threw a little bit of a fit.
As one does. It's okay.
That's show business. That's show business. The original Don't Leave Me in the Dark, you know the part now that's like, Don't Leave Me, the choir?
Yeah.
Which some of that is me literally doing what I just did in there, not to spoil it. But it originally didn't have that at all. It was just the lullaby chorus. It was just the Don't Leave Me in the Dark. It was just that part. There was no choir part. And our producer and he pulled me in the room. He's like, I think this would be really cool. I sat with like a microphone and I did all these fake stacks of like what a choir would be of that choir part, and then brought it in. And these 3 and both the producers were like, so 5 people to 1 were like, that should be the chorus. Like it should just go from like, sunlight on your face, pray to God, begging you to stay, and then into the don't leave, and that would just repeat. And I threw a tantrum. And I was like, absolutely not. It has to be the other one. I'm not interested in this part. And it was like, but this part is so good. And we went back and forth for like, I remember we left the studio, because it's funny, because you go through this with producers and you go through this whole thing, and then you all get in your rental car, the 4 of us, and drive home.
Just silent.
Back to our Airbnb, and we all go in our rooms that like we shared, and we're just like,
just quietest night ever.
It's fine. I love you guys. Figure it out tomorrow. And, it ended up being this hybrid thing where both existed. Like there's often times where you try to be the part, but it was one that like there was just no give from the 2 different camps, 5 to 1. It wasn't a split camp, it was just me. But it ended up working, I think, in a way that we all felt good about, where like we shortened the length of the choir part, and it happens one time after the first chorus, and then there's this key change in the song and the choir takes over like with the key change. It was a very like complicated musically song to kind of put together, but that I would say was the hardest one to write for that reason. Like there was a lot of, yeah.
I mean, it came out beautiful.
A lot of, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Listen. When I tell you, Colin called me out within the first 15 seconds of the performance starting. Absolutely insane behavior from him. He had said like, raise your hand if you listened to the album all the way through. Raise your hand if you've listened to half the album. I must have had the look of like pure terror on my face because he literally points at me and goes, "You haven't listened to it at all." And I went, and I was like, no, like I'm waiting until I get home to like really get like the full effect. Like I didn't want to listen to it in the car. And he was like, okay, I get it. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then they were taking questions and things like that. My question was, which song changed the most from demo to the final product? And they had said it was Don't Leave Me in the Dark. He spent like 4 minutes answering that question, and I was so honored. Also, not him telling me that I don't know shit. He was so sassy for no reason. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this album because I've been so excited. I waited like a full extra day because I really wanted to like sit and be able to do this. So I haven't listened to anything besides the singles, so let's get into it. Oh, and also side note, when they were signing it, I went back up to Nick and I was like, hey, can you write this lyric out on the cover for me? He's like, yeah, which one? I said, I'll be strong, carry on, which is from their song Echoes, which is one of my favorite songs by them, solely because of the drum in that song. So it's just very fitting that Nick, their drummer, the reason why I like that song so much, wrote that on the cover for me. So everybody say thank you, Nick. Still waiting on those drum lessons that you promised us before COVID hit. Not letting you live that down. Let's get into The Heart by GRAYSCALE, track 1, The Heart. What did you put in that intro? I have goosebumps. Do we all have goosebumps? That instrumental right there legitimately just made me feel like I was standing on the cliffs of Ireland, overlooking the water. It's like a misty, foggy rain. The sun is setting. The sky is beautiful. That's what that just gave me. This album's gonna destroy me. Into track 2, which is my favorite single that they released, which is Kept Me Alive.
You kept me alive, didn't mean it. Put your heart on the line when I need it. Somebody pulling me close, bury my head in your bones, found me and carry me home. You kept me alive.
This next track is track number 3, which is called Through the Landslide. My first experience with this song was them performing it on Friday, acoustic style, so I'm very excited to hear what it's going to sound like on the actual album.
Way that I trust. I know that I'm cynical of everything, darling. I know how I get sometimes, but I've been in the corner, I've been fading away and afraid. Won't you just stay? Hold me through the landslide. Love me when I'm lost in fear. When my head is in a street fight. Yeah, you take my pain and make it disappear. Hold me through the landslide.
Oh, this one's a slow one. This is going to hurt me. This is going to hurt my feelings.
And not by mistake. When your mom tries to take her own life, how the fuck do you speak about it? Talking in my sleep, it's terrifying me. Tortured every night, frozen in my dreams. I built this castle strong so I can keep the pain inside, but it takes over me. I'm talking in my sleep. Come here and take me by the hand.
Guys, I think I found my new favorite song. Oh my god. Listen to that song 2 more times and then come back. Because what was that? Anyway, this next song is called Let Go and it's track 5. Any song that has Colin yelling a little bit, I'm sat.
Patience, you've been testing my patience, baiting me to just cave in, pushing me till I choke. And I hate the picture you're painting, hate the way it's so tasteless, holding on to good rope, so I let go. Feel it changing my brain now.
This next track, track 6, is Summer Clothes. I'm obsessed with this song. I think this song is so fun.
Tracing your silhouette in Egyptian cotton sheets. To waking alone in bed, your voice still haunting me. Your eyes running like a faucet. I'm sorry and exhausted, yeah, it's fine. I just wanna die. Yeah, in my head I'm holding you close.
This is a song that they took a request for on Friday for the release. They were like, hey, who's got a song request? And the girl standing a little bit behind me said, can you do some kind of magic? I know it's new off the new album and you probably haven't done an acoustic yet, but please. And they were like, say less, we'll do our best. And that was the first time I heard that. So again, excited to hear this version.
You're ripping through my veins like a hurricane right now. Those freckles in your eyes burning into me somehow. Can hear your voice at night like thunder in the clouds. You're the only one I need, only one healing me now. There's some kind of magic, some magic between us. Do you feel the static? That static when we touch. 'Cause we've been getting closer every day, but somehow you feel so far away. Do you feel the static? Automatic, that magic when we touch.
Colin Skinny Jeans Walsh, what are we doing to me? Next up we have Dance with Your Ghost, which seems like it's going to be emotional, so I'll check back in. No, not at all. Oh my god. This is so... Pause. This is so extremely like heavily rock influenced. Like they have pushed out of the pop punk genre that we originally knew them breaking into the scene with. I'm here for this new era, and mind you, every album has only gone up. I'm 11 seconds into Dance with Your Ghost, and I'm afraid to continue because I know what this is going to do to me. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. But let's continue.
Sending a chill right down my spine. Feeling you breathing, always creeping. All the scars you left, never leaving. I believe it when I'm sleeping all alone. I dance with your ghost, 'cause I'm way too scared to let go. And I'm shaking down to my bones when your shadow's breaking me out. Dance with your ghost, 'cause your echo's killing me slow. And I try to run, but I know when your shadow's...
I think this album right here definitely just solidified that Colin Walsh is my favorite vocalist.
creeping, all the scars you left, never leaving. I believe it when I'm sleeping all alone. I dance with your ghost, 'cause I'm way too scared to let go. And I'm shaking down to my bones when your shadow's breaking me out. Dance with your ghost, 'cause your echo's killing me slow. And I try to run, but I know when your shadow's breaking me out. Dance with your ghost.
We go into track number 9, which is Don't Leave Me in the Dark, which is the song that Colin told me I don't know shit about. Or, quote, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, which made me laugh. At first I didn't realize he was talking to me, and then I watched the video back and I was like, oh, he was sassy.
Don't leave me in the dark. Leave me in the dark. Leave me like this, please. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me in the dark. Leave me in the dark. Leave me like this, please. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me in the dark. I like to think that you'll get clean, but wouldn't bet on it myself. They over-medicate for money they don't really wanna.
The chorus, the backing chorus in the song, beautiful. You know what it is too? You have to think about it from a fan standpoint too. When you play this live, what are the fans going to be singing? This backing chorus. Anyway, if you need any ideas for a live album, I'd be happy to help. Which brings us to track 10, Painting Over You.
Calling, I haven't been calling. I stopped calling 'cause I only make it worse.
Oh, now the photo that says Colin, I haven't been calling makes sense. I'll put that here.
I'll strip the walls inside my room, cover myself in midnight blue. Picture you dancing, your tattoo stuck in my memories. I can't move, and I don't know what to do. So I'm
Is it too early to call this my album of the year? Next we have Mum 2. This came out a little bit ago, so I already know this one.
still can't say it back, but there's love growing over the source. Can we start to bloom? Dream Strawberry shores, chrysanthemums on the floor. From those raspberry marks on your arms to the Irish guilt in your pores. Oh, your soul is so war-torn, and it breaks my heart to the core when you say that I'm all you adore. I can't say it back.
Next, our final song on the album is Not Afraid to Die, which was a single, but this one in parentheses says album version. I'm curious to see how different it's going to be from the single, so let's give it a listen.
'Cause I'm not still smoking inside, and they all still got more times, but they pray to Jesus Christ. That's the funny part of life. 'Cause I'm scared of bugs that bite, scared of being alone at night. Can't stand the death of others, but I'm not afraid to die.
Andrew on guitar for this song always blows me away. I'm obsessed with the guitar in this song. The bells, so beautiful album, no notes. And confidently say though that this may be my album of the year, and I know it's only January, but this album, this whole project, this whole work that they've done is truly stunning. Also amazed with how song titles give one kind of like feeling, then you listen to the song and it's completely different. I now have to pick 3 songs because I said that I was going to do that. Oh my gosh. Kept Me Alive is still gonna be there. Talking in My Sleep, we all saw my reaction to Talking in My Sleep. And lastly, Dance with Your Ghost. That is our mini vlog slash album listen and review. Easily a 10 out of 10. You know for a fact that if they go on tour for this album, which they will, I will be there. I will see you in Philly. If you don't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that bell, leave a like on this video. I appreciate it greatly. All of my socials will be linked down below, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.